So MKV stands for the Matryoshka video. Named after the Russian doll Matryoshka, the idea being that it is a container that holds a lot of things inside it. And that's literally what MKV is. One file that can carry multiple video streams, multiple audio tracks, chapters, markers, and metadata, all in one place. It is the format of choice for the home theater and the media server users for a good reason. Today we are converting the DVD disc to a MKV format. I will also explain to you the difference between pass-through MKV and the re-encoded MKV, because that choice actually matters for the quality and the file size. DVDFab DVD Ripper handles both. Let me show you how it works. Okay, as usual, let's just go to the DVDFab website. I'm using the Windows version, all the links in the description below this video. Let's open the DVDFab and select the Ripper module. So let's just click Choose Other Profile. We want to select the MKV this time. But there is actually two meaningfully different MKV options. So this one is the MKV Passthrough is the first option. DVDFab does not re-encode the video at all. It makes the video stream exactly as it exists on your DVD. So we got the same quality with no re-encoding artifacts and no compression. Then we also have the MKV H.264 and MKV H.265. These two are re-encoding options, so DVD takes your DVD, decodes it from the MPEG-2 and re-encodes it into the H.264 or H.265. Then we can check the advanced settings. If you choose the pass-through, most video settings are locked. But if you're re-encoding, you can set the codec, resolution and bitrate here. All the default DVDFab sets are well calibrated, so typically you don't need to change them at all. In Audio tab, for the pass-through options, copy your audio preserves the original soundtrack. For re-encoding, the AAC or AC3 are the good options to keep. Then in Subtitles, the MKV handles multiple tracks as usual, so remix them in and you can switch between languages in any MKV-compatible player. One more thing's worth knowing before we hit the start. In the Video Edit button, this pencil icon, it opens a full editing panel. For the DVD to MKV specifically, the crop really matters. So some DVDs have the black bars encoded directly into the video file. If you crop those out before encoding, you get a clean image on a widescreen display. Just drag the handles in the preview with the aspect ratio lock on so you don't distort the picture. Then effects is useful too if your DVD source looks a bit washed out or on low contrast. Adjust brightness and contrast here before encoding. So now just pick your output folder and hit the start. For the pass-through, this is really fast. Then for the H.265, the re-encode takes some time, but DVDFab's GPU acceleration handles it really quickly. Okay, and once it's done, the MKV file ready with all the tracks intact. DVD to MKV with the DVDFab Ripper, MKV Passthrough for the perfect quality, and H.265 MKV if you want a smaller file. The MKV format keeps all the audio tracks and subtitles in one place, which is exactly why people prefer it for the serious collection. Subscribe and check the related videos below. We have a lot of these workflows covered in the series. I hope that helps, and I see you in the next one.